Yo, what is going on? How is everybody doing? What's up? What's up? Yeah, this is pretty popping. I'm gonna need to do this video like right now. Okay, so I was gonna wait for more people to get here before I did this. I sent a couple people a link. I see Mike Vapes, you're in here. What's going on, brother? This is really important. That is really super bright. Hold on a second here. What's up? No. I'll dial it down. Hold on. Hold on. That should be good right there. Wow. Okay. Hello. How is everybody doing? I know it's a little bit different on this channel, but yeah. Hold on. Let me close down Final Cut real quick. Shut that down so I don't hog up too much resources here. So I want to share something with you guys. Hold on. Oh, that's what's dragging me down. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I see what's dragging me down. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. This is killing my resources right now. Hold on. Get rid of that. There we go. Should be a little bit better. Caught up. Yep, we're good. Okay, all right. So check this out, guys. Thank you, Mike Vapes. Thank you. I hope that we get a couple more people in here, but this is really super important. Okay, so everybody, I'm sure. I'm trying to think who else I should get up in here. Okay, anyway, so I got sent the link, right? Vic sent me this link, and I was going over it. Now, the other day, there was an announcement on all YouTube creators' platforms where essentially on the top it said, listen, YouTube's updating their terms of service. Just go ahead and click this link. Just check it out. So I had Bree go over it to see if there was anything that was super important that I really needed to know for my channel to make sure that I stay up to date on the policies. So she goes through the whole thing. She highlights a couple things. She shows me. Okay, whatever. Okay, so yeah, no, not at all. The way that YouTube is going to work, I'm about ready to blow your mind. Okay, I'm going to share a clip of someone else talking about what I'm going to talk about. Basically, an opinion on an opinion, if that makes sense. So a little bit of a different perspective. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because this is kind of a rush type of situation. I could have not done this and just done this on my own, pulled up the policy, but he brings up some very valid points that I want to address. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to share parts of it, interrupt, pause, play, a little bit, touch base on it. Okay, I don't want to waste any time, so we're just going to jump right into it. Hello to everybody that is in chat. Let us begin. Okay, so this video I'm about ready to show you, the title of it is really simple. There's not a lot of views on it, but this gentleman's name is Tim Pool. Very political, kind of opinionated individual. I've been following him for a while, but I'm not like subscribed to all. So if he uploads a video, I won't know about it unless I'm browsing YouTube. I don't get a notification in the corner. Anyway, this is going to blow your mind. Let us begin, shall we?
Service for YouTube, spell new terms of service for YouTube, spell the end. Now, this is a complicated story. A lot of people are freaking out because in the new terms of service going into effect December 10th, YouTube says that they can ban you if your channel is not commercially viable. That's right. If you're frequently demonetized, YouTube, they'll get rid of you.
Now, let me pause that right there. Okay, so what that means is right off the jump is a lot of people that do, well, there's a lot of people on YouTube that upload, okay? But a lot of vape reviewers, specifically vape reviewers, are demonetized because of the type of stuff that we do. So we will fall into this bracket. Now just listen, okay? Yeah, this is about to get beefy. Just listen.
Now, let me tell you exactly what's going on. These changes are not going to have a massive impact. There's also another change, something called, I think, a law called COPPA. I don't know exactly, too much about it, but the basic idea is you're going to have to mark on your videos whether or not they could be for kids. And there's a lot of criteria of what makes something for kids. And if it is, you lose a ton of advertisements, meaning your revenue's gone. Guess what? Then your channel's not commercially viable anymore, and then you're out. What's happening is YouTube is narrowing what is going to be allowed on the platform.
Now, I want to say something here, okay? I see a lot of people saying it won't happen. It will, okay? You have to understand that what this guy's talking about is not speculation. He's going to break it down, so just bear with him as he goes through it, okay? I want to cover a little bit about this. So while I interrupt him real quick, there is a thing called COPPA, C-O-P-P-A. Now, when I used to run a forum back in the early 2000s, when I was active duty, I was sharing pictures of things that I probably shouldn't have shared, but it doesn't matter. But when you registered on a forum, even now, some forums you go on, there's a little checkbox that you check off and you say, COPPA authorized. And then if you don't hit COPPA authorized, meaning that you're 13 years of age or older, okay, you have to fill out a form. Your parents have to sign it. You have to fax it. There was no email back then. Fax it to say, okay, this person or this child could go on this website and they're good to go. Basically like emancipation of a 13-year-old for online. That's basically what COPPA is. But this is going to happen. You just have to listen to what he is saying. Just bear with me, guys. I know it's only 13 minutes, so I don't want to keep interrupting, but here we go.
And what's happening is not political. It's not, even though there's many political channels getting demonetized. Let me just tell you something. Uber, the car service, operates at a huge loss. YouTube also operates at a huge loss. Most of these companies operate at a huge loss. The reason they do it is they're trying to dominate the market and create a monopoly. And then once they control the space and no one can compete, they start making the company more profitable. So YouTube for a long time was operating at a loss, allowing Google to own online digital video. Name a competitor. Sure, you got Vimeo. Nah, no one can really use it. No one's going to see your video, but it does what it does. I mean, you can upload your video and you can share it.
See, now the thing is, with the competitors you have, Vimeo, Facebook just launched a thing. Mike Vapes. I don't know if he's in here now. He might be watching this video, but Mike Vapes also just posted on Facebook not to post links because Facebook's policy has been adjusted. A lot, and Instagram just did it as well. Facebook, Instagram, same thing. Twitter, I haven't seen anything about it. They don't give a shit what you post on Periscope, but you have to understand that a lot of these platforms, Vimeo, you have to pay to upload. And he's going to bring up a very valid point. That's a very valid argument of no one is paying for this hosting right now. So you have people, I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to let him spew it out, but you do have competitors, and what this is doing right now, what YouTube is doing, it's all over the news. This is, if you Google this, it's literally all over the news. People talking about unionizing, doing all these things. But the good thing, get ready, here comes a punchline, is people like Jacob Clare will be nixed. He will be gone. Wait and listen. Here we go.
So, for the most part, there are other companies, but everybody knows YouTube's the big dog. They're the biggest. Here's what happens. Now YouTube wants to start making money. And that means if you upload like water bottle drinking challenge or bottle flipping, and they don't sell ads on it, then YouTube is losing money by allowing you to host that video. The original owners of YouTube couldn't sustain it because video hosting is ridiculously expensive. Google subsidized it, dominated the market, got in early, and as they have it, all of you smaller YouTubers who make a small amount of money, YouTube's going to say, listen, man, if you only make $5 on a video, not commercially viable, gone.
You got to go.
Let's read the story. And I do want to push back a little bit because let's I got to be real here. YouTube has always reserved the right to ban you for literally any reason. What I think is happening is YouTube is trying to do these changes very slowly. The reason why they're announcing these changes now is so that everyone hears about it and then thinks it's normal in a year or two from now when someone gets a notice saying your commercial is no longer commercially viable, so we're banning you, people are going to be like, yeah, but we all knew that for 2 years was going to happen. If they just did it outright, people would panic. And that would cause a huge uproar in the YouTube community. It would be very disruptive to their platform. They need the Logan Pauls. They need the Casey Neistats. And to an extent, me, the milquetoast fence sitters in politics, to maintain commercially viable products that aren't too crazy and make money. And I'll say this for myself. They've deranked me. They've put pressure on this channel, specifically my main channel, some road bumps. But you know why they like my main channel? Why I actually have people at Google who call me on the phone?
See, now he brings up a very valid point right here, is because, okay, so the key word here is commercially viable, meaning that that YouTube, if you upload a video, YouTube is going to make some kind of money off of you. If you're just going to upload a massive amount of quantity of videos, or a video that's 2 hours long. For instance, I just uploaded the video on the other channel that was 62.4 gigabytes, the 360 video that was 30 minutes long. 62 gigabytes. Some people don't even have that on their phone. Okay, now I don't want to get into the schematics or some semantics of how a hard drive works, or how much space that takes up. It's 300 hours of video are uploaded every minute on YouTube. Who's going to pay for that? If you have a bunch of people that are uploading content that's that long and you're not making any money, why are you here? Right? Like, if you're just doing it as a hobby, someone has to pay. Now, you have to understand, right? Listen, I know what people are going to say is, Jay, you're already there. It's fine. Yes and no. Yes and no. And he's going to clarify that a little bit in the video, but you're not helping if you're just uploading a bunch of videos and you're not making anything, right? Like, YouTube is a business and they need to make money. So if I don't make money, it's like me just allowing people to come into the shop and just sit on the floor and not buy anything and just vape. No, that's not how a business works. As much as you want to do that, that doesn't help me out at all. Like, at all. So if you want my doors to stay open, you have to give me something for me to keep you.
Because I do mainstream politics, I push back a bit on some of these stories, but I'm a milquetoast fence sitter. It's commercially safe. That's what matters. Hey, Tim Pool talks politics. He doesn't swear. He doesn't condone hate speech, and his opinions aren't particularly strong. He does push back on a lot of the media narratives, but it's not too controversial. No one really talks about him, and it makes us money. But you look at other political commentators, Steven Crowder, for instance. Oh, wait, he's been removed from the partner program. His channel's no longer commercially viable. Will they get rid of him? I don't think so. That's too big of a channel, but I will say that commercial viability could also be, creating new users. Right. And I'd imagine someone like Crowder is going to bring in non-YouTubers onto YouTube, which will then make them money in other ways. But it basically means if you produce, I don't know, avant-garde art and strange content that gets relatively low views, and you're trying to build a brand.
Okay, so there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. If you're like Jacob Clare, we could talk about him on his channel. If you're like Jacob Clare, that just makes fucking 45-minute videos talking about absolutely nothing, like nonsense, illogical videos that nobody cares about, right? That you are a drain on the society. Yes. Yes. You are a drain on society, and you're also a drain on YouTube because you bring nothing to the table. Nothing. You are no good here. And listen, I know that there will be people that will suffer from this. I get it. I understand. But for anybody that wants to just jump into doing reviews or just jump in to hoping to make money off of YouTube, he's about ready to break it down for you right now.
You're out. What this really means is moving forward, only those who are already famous will be able to use YouTube. Because think about it. You start a new channel, and then what? Nobody watches, your videos are expensive to host, and YouTube says, sorry, that's not commercially viable. The you in YouTube is going bye-bye. And it's been going away for a long time. Let's read the story from The Verge. YouTube is rolling out updated terms of service on December 10th. And a new line acts as a reminder the company doesn't have to keep any video up it doesn't want to. YouTube is under no obligation to host or serve content. Wow. It's another way of saying that just because YouTube is a relatively open platform, it doesn't mean that the company is required to keep videos up. YouTube has faced criticism from all sides over its video removal process. Some critics argue that YouTube could do more to take down videos that butt up against the company's rules but don't outright violate them. Others argue that YouTube ought to be a fully open platform and shouldn't control what remains up and what doesn't. Executives have long defended the platform as a champion.
I have to bump in right here. See, this is I agree with the article he's reading right now. It's a business, okay? Whether people agree with what their policy is, it doesn't matter. You're okay. If I have to break that down for you, I don't know what to tell you.
Free speech, but have started to clamp down on the type of videos allowed to circulate. But so here's the story, but let's do this. Check this out. Here we have the terms of service as of July 22nd in Europe. This is Great Britain. And this says specifically, let me make sure I can, account suspension and termination. They say YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account access to all or part of the service if YouTube reasonably believes that its provision to the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Now, everybody's freaking out over this line. Listen, it's been in effect in the UK, and there are many political creators who are not commercially viable who have not been banned. So I want to make sure it's clear. Right now, you don't got a whole lot to worry about. It's the new creators. YouTube knows if they ban someone big, it'll create a big press storm, and it's bad for them. But putting this in place now means they can start nipping the buds before they become PewDiePie. You see, PewDiePie got really big, and for a while, YouTube was loving it up until the media started to use PewDiePie to attack them. And PewDiePie made some mistakes. So I believe, based on what I've seen, who I've talked to, YouTube does not want YouTube famous people. When someone gets famous because of YouTube, the responsibility...
See, now... Oh, hold on. This is why I kind of disagree with him. I get what he's saying, but so everybody's gauging what he's saying right now, right? So if this is already in effect in UK, this exact policy that is supposed to be implemented in America on December 10th, it's already rolling. Now, when he's talking and I talk, do you guys hear me? Like, for instance, right now, if I roll this over, do you still hear me right now? If you still hear me, do H1 in chat. If you don't, then whatever.
Is that on YouTube? And then people say, look at the platform and look what they've done. What YouTube wants is already famous people like Jack Black and Will Smith to use the platform so that YouTube can say, hey, they're just famous people who use our hosting service. They don't want the responsibility. So the commercially viable line made everybody angry. But here's why I showed you this specific terms of service. It's from July 22nd.
All right, that's good that you guys can hear me. Okay, so I'll just stay pinned and I'll just pause it real quick. So I understand what people are saying in chat right here. Before Christ makes a decent point, but I'm going to use an argument against that. You said Before Christ, so why not cut out revenue on new videos until that new channel gets a substantial uprising? There's a simple answer to that. It's really, really simple. If you have a phone, okay, it doesn't matter. You have an iPhone, an Android. It's irrelevant. It's not the point. The point is you have a phone, right? And you want more space. What do? You delete stuff. Or what else can you do? Depending on the phone you have, you may be able to buy a bigger hard drive or a little SD card. But guess what happens when you reach the cap of that? What do? You have to upgrade the phone, depending on if you got an iPhone or an Android, whatever, or upgrade the hard drive, but you still cap out. I think what YouTube needs to do is implement what Vimeo does. You want to do here, if you're not going to bring any money, here's a simple way to fix this. You're not going to bring any money to this platform. We'll allow you to upload. But if you upload and you don't make any money for us, you got to pay. Because someone has to pay for you to upload. It costs money. You have to pay to play. Nobody goes in a casino, right, hoping let's just say this guy's good at, I don't know, everything in a casino is luck. So let's just say that this guy's good at, oh my God, the cup game with the cup and the ball, right? Like you could watch the ball, you could gauge it, you got quick eyes, that's the winner right there. I'm making money. You have to put money ahead to get money. You have to give money to get money. It never works the other way. Because if it did, we'd have worlds, countries, loaded with money, right? You have to pay to play. So if people aren't willing to do that, then, well, there's your answer.
Okay? It's long since passed. Have there been great problems in the UK? For the most part, not really. We then have this. This is the current terms of service for YouTube. The current terms of service straight up say, we can ban you for any reason. So
that's the current terms right now. Now, if you go look at terms, it legitimately says that. We could shut you down right now. And guess what? You can't do anything. You can try to appeal. Listen, I've done... if anybody can speak to you about strikes, it's this guy right here. Listen, copyright, got it. Content, got it. Strikes, got it. Cursing, got it. Words that you should not use on YouTube, got it. I've got it all. It's all happened to me. But my channels are still here because they maintain revenue and, well, because I know how to act, right? You have people that don't know how to act. You could take that multiple ways. Let's just move forward.
Thing. I think the reason they're going to be adding that line in has nothing to do with the ability of them to ban people. I don't believe it'll have big changes to anybody who's already on the platform.
Already
the intent
here.
is to seed the idea so that in the next wave of new creators in the future, they'll just tell you like, hey, we appreciate that you applied for the partner program, but your channel is not commercially viable, and therefore we are not going to move forward with you this time. And they're going to say, aw, that's so sad. Whereas 5 years ago, even later, you could literally start a channel, put up as much content as you wanted, and then start making money. The other thing they're going to do is, here's another prediction I have. Channels that upload long form content with
Jacob Clare.
low viewership. So if you do
Jacob Clare.
a podcast that's 2 hours long,
Jacob Clare.
and you're getting, 100, 200 viewers,
Jacob Clare.
you're out.
Jacob Clare.
That's really expensive to host.
For Jacob Clare.
Nobody's watching it. They
Jacob Clare.
don't want to pay for it.
Jacob Clare.
There's also channels that do like ASMR as
Me.
well as like white noise channels
Mike Vapes.
that will play like thunderstorms,
TVC.
on a rainy day out,
Vape and Fagan.
on the beach or something. And those videos will be like 2 hours long. YouTube's got to pay for that. They got to, and are they going to make money on ads? Probably not. So YouTube is going to start culling all of this stuff, but they're going to do it very slowly. And they're going to start from the bottom so the bigger channels don't notice. I'll tell you what, man.
See, like the starting from bottom, it sucks. It sucks for people that aren't making anything. For channels, this sucks. Like Vaping with Vic is a great example. Great dude, good dude. He's a hazer, but I should have said Vaping with Vic somewhere in there. But great dude, but he doesn't bring any monetarily value to YouTube. You see, like he doesn't have the membership, right? So let's just say YouTube says to me, you know what, Jay, listen, here's the deal. You've got 3 channels, okay? On your 3 channels, you bring some type of revenue to us, okay? But we have a problem. Your RJH channel has got a lot of videos that are already demonetized. However, you have memberships, which we take 95% of that because we want to, which, whatever, I get it, I understand. This goes to people out there that says, oh, I don't want to support you, I don't want to give you money. Well, the way YouTube's going to look at it is if you don't want to give anybody money, guess what? You're not going to be able to watch them. But what that tells me is that leaves an open door for another business to come in and say, you know what? All right, YouTube, we'll take your rejects. We'll take all the people you don't want. We have enough of servers. I'm not going to give any answers right now. We have enough of servers to do this. We'll take them in, and then we'll put up a policy that says if you don't upload, Twitch already has this, where you need certain things to upload. Okay, they already have this. Their policies are nowhere near as strict as what YouTube's are, but Twitch doesn't get the same kind of uploads that YouTube does. YouTube is a worldwide entity. It's not just in America, right? There's youtube.ca, there's youtube.jp, there's youtube.ta, there's YouTubes in almost every country. I think 136 countries there's a YouTube. Specifically, their DNS routes back to America, but that's not the point. The point is that this leaves a window, sorry, I'm drooling, for other people, other companies to come in and snatch them up. So let's just continue.
I'd be willing to bet there's going to be a ton of people, YouTube creators,
like Jacob Clare,
who are doing really, really well.
Not Jacob Clare.
Getting a lot of money, and they're going to keep their mouth shut. YouTube's going to say, hey, they're not going to say it explicitly, but basically, if you don't toe the line, your career is done.
Say, if you're not up to snuff, you got to go.
Now here's what's scary. YouTube roped everybody in. They said, come, start a business. Start a business with us. Here are the rules. And then what happened? Now they're changing the rules retroactively. You made a video last year, a prank video, banned. But you say, wait, I would have taken the video down. Too bad.
See, that is exactly what happened to me with the Vaporesso video. I had an Amazon link to buy cotton in the description. I said, why not just rip it out of the description and leave the video up? There was no monetarily value on that. You understand? Why are we going to leave that up? We're not making anything anyway. What do we make? 25 cents off of that? You could get that shit out of here.
You're gone. We don't care. Machine learning. You're out. So let me tell you, there's a story that I really like in terms of what the easiest way to explain this. For one, we all know that Facebook periodically changes how Facebook works. Everybody always gets mad. So Facebook learned to roll out changes very, very slowly and only to some people. The famous story about this is eBay. When eBay first started, the website was yellow, and apparently people didn't like it. Or new users had a problem with it, the company wanted to change it. So one day they made it white, and everybody flipped out saying, oh no, I hate it, I can't stand it, it's different, it's weird, I can't understand it. So they changed it back due to the backlash. But then every day slowly incremented the color of yellow towards white, and nobody realized it because the changes were so subtle that about a year later, the site was totally white. Nobody cared. There was no backlash. You do it slowly. Fast changes make people angry. I'm seeing a ton of people complain, saying, this is it, I'm going to get banned, my channel's over. No. If you're already on YouTube.
See, like that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're already established now, I honestly think, or I like to believe, that YouTube is going to put this option out where you can, I know it sucks, but it's like the same thing that's happening with vaping, right? If you're going to give me an alternative, if you're going to say, all right, you know what, Jay, even with all your subs and everything, we're going to take 10% more of your subscribers, the memberships of your other channel, and we'll allow you to stay up and continue to make videos. What am I going to do? Argue and say it's my constitutional right to continue to make videos? No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not realistic. As much as people want to use that argument, it's a business. That's exactly what it is. It's just like Tesla. Tesla makes cars and they're still in the red. How you continue to make cars and sell them and be in the red, I don't know. That's not, I'm not going to, I would love to sit down with Elon Musk for a little bit just to figure it out. But the way that he talks, I can't do it. Guy's a genius, but he says every 23 seconds. I can't do this. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I'm too focused on the last from 8 minutes ago.
Fine. But there are some small channels, particularly news channels, that are not commercially viable. There are a lot of channels that are not commercially viable for several reasons. They could be, but YouTube doesn't want them. And I will tell you this. My channels are commercially viable because I'm a milquetoast fence sitter.
Oh, they're commercially viable, all right, because when you scroll... Oh, I can't show you here. Son of a biscuit. Anyway.
Steven Crowder, on the other hand, he's risky, and that's where the real danger comes in. I do not believe someone like Crowder will be banned. I believe Steven will be fine, and he may even get back into the partner program. You know, we'll see what happens. Maybe he already is. I don't know. I don't keep track of what he's doing. But let's say there's somebody who's younger, who has the exact same opinions as Crowder, and launches a channel in the exact same format. YouTube will stop them immediately.
Yep.
Not right now. It's going to be gradual and slow. But I tell you this, in 5 years, you will not see channels like mine. You will not.
Yep. You will have to be established or pay to play. It's just like Vimeo. Just like Vimeo.
New creators who try doing this are going to get the purge. YouTube knows if they ban me, people will panic and flee the platform because their businesses are being threatened. So the strategy, in my opinion, right now is do not let the seeds grow. The plants that are already growing, we can't trim them, otherwise people will panic. But those new buds that are popping up, we got to cut them off. YouTube is making sure everyone knows that. YouTube wants to be Netflix. I've known this for years because YouTube people told me this. They want...
And I can confirm 100% that this guy does in fact speak to YouTube. If you saw how much money this guy brings in with his 500,000 subscribers a month, I think it would blow your mind.
Premium TV shows. I'll tell you what YouTube really, really hates. This. I kid you not. They hate the idea of talk radio on YouTube. YouTube wants to be fun adventures, showing you beautiful landscapes. They want to be a video platform. They don't want it to be something where someone turns on the video and then clicks to a different tab and goes about their business while they listen.
Like me.
That's an audio platform. YouTube doesn't want to do that. But guess what? YouTube dominated everything. The way YouTube works, the partner program, the way this system is, even podcasters would rather be on YouTube than these other websites.
That's what I was explaining to someone earlier when they were like, Jay, why don't you do podcasts? Where would I go? Like, what would be the option? No matter what other option you give me, nothing will have the reach that YouTube does. Look how many people right now are in this stream. Let's just, 428. Listen to me. I don't even get, I get about 700, 800 on my other channel. 428 on this channel right here with 10K subs, right? Those are remarkable numbers, by the way. Like, remarkable. But am I commercially viable on this channel? I don't know. Where's my donations? Where are we at? Hello?
And so then what ends up happening? Well, YouTube has unintended consequences of their actions. YouTube faces them. You know, they didn't want to make PewDiePie. PewDiePie was just the algorithm. It worked. There's that other van host woman who got like 2 million followers in a couple days or in a couple weeks because she just so happened to hit the algorithm precisely as needed. She was the right person at the right time. YouTube doesn't have the intention of making celebrities. They want to make money. They want to prevent celebrities who can cause them damage. This is step one. So is it the end of YouTube? Right, yes, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. In a few years, I won't be here. We'll see what happens. But it's not going to be overnight. They are going to slowly be changing this. The shoreline is slowly pulling back, but eventually you'll leave. You'll go to the beach and you'll see all the beautiful shoreline, everything you loved, and it'll slowly be receding without you noticing. And then one day, decades from now, there'll be some little kid asking you why you hang out on the sandy dunes, and you're going to be like, we've always hung out here. We used to surf. Man, we don't surf anymore. The water's all gone. Now it's just a big sand desert or something. Sand desert, yeah. Anyway.
His attempt at being philosophical is not really his thing. He should continue the conspiracy theory.
I'll leave it there. Stick around. Next segment is coming up at 4.
Super saddening. So now that you have no beach to swim in, you have no ocean, you have no sand, deal with it. This is life. It sucks for you. That's basically his message. Very, 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 very good. Very, a little subjective at times, but very good. And as much as I would love to pose the argument of it's okay, someone's just trying to start out, the valid point is, as a business, for YouTube to have to host all your videos and you not give them anything in return, isn't that a little, just look outside of the box for a second. Isn't that a little greedy? Isn't it? Give an inch, they take a mile. You've heard that saying, right? Build a bridge, then burn it, right? So I don't know how that applies, but it sounds good for what I'm saying right now. build a bridge, build my fan base, and then I burn them all. I burn all the people. That's it. I'm going to jail. No, but you get what I'm saying. It sucks. Same time, if you're here now, I suggest you do something. If you're continuing to make videos, I do believe what he is saying to be correct, that YouTube doesn't want a bunch of Jacob Clairs. They don't want those, because you're what are you doing? You have 80 viewers. You gotta go. Especially if you maybe give you a window. Say, listen, if you don't, like he said in that video, is you've got 3 months to get your stuff together. You don't get it together, you gotta go. I'm sorry, but this job is just not for you. I don't know about $100 a year, because that's not enough. It's not. For what I pay for Vimeo, I think I pay $14.99. That's $1,499 a year. That gives me 7 terabytes in total, which I do not enjoy. I'd rather having a yearly cap, but 7 terabytes is quite large. With all my videos, I'm just now kicking at 2 terabytes. Have everything backed up, but once I hit 7 terabytes, unless Vimeo does something with their plan, that's it. But there was this huge YouTube scare, not just towards vape people, it was towards a lot of people a couple of years back, and everybody was skating towards Vimeo. Let's all move over to Vimeo. A lot of people moved over, but a lot of people didn't continue to upload. Well, if this is your livelihood and this is what you're making, first off, Vimeo is not going to offer you any kind of money. There's no way to make any kind of monetary, and there's no way to make money off of Vimeo at all. I'm here to tell you right now, the only other option that's anything like YouTube would be Dailymotion, which has the most ridiculous caps on it ever. Upload, lives, everything is ridiculous. So the only option you have right now, I get it, people are going to say, you got Amazon coming out, you got this coming out, you got this over here, you got library, a blockchain, but guess what? Nobody is doing it. Nobody is doing it, moving all their stuff to those platforms. They're still continuing to be a part of the system, which makes it affect everybody else underneath them. That's the way that it is. So these people that you watch, if they don't have a lot of subscribers, if they don't have, I'm assuming some type of membership, like how I have it. I know Twisted 420 has it. I don't know how it's still active, but he still has it, and I'm referring to vape people. Mike Vapes has it. But the other channels, again, that are already established with subscribers, they're probably going to be fine. But we don't know where vaping is going to be on YouTube. I don't think that I really like to believe that they're not going to touch hardware. Just like, I don't think that they're going to focus on that, because there are things that are way worse than vaping that is already on YouTube that is untouched with massive amounts of views. So when popular channels die out, nothing will be left. Well, before Christ, I like to believe that there is going to be the alternative of someone being able to buy a plan, if you will. If you want to upload videos here, or you could go over to Facebook, but Facebook Watch is trying to compete versus YouTube, but that's a different genre. That's not this. What you see me doing right now, it's not welcoming on any platform. Like Tim Pool just said, there is nothing on any platform that is remotely close to the amount of viewers that I will get here. Nothing. Let me give you a better example. I like to go live on you now. Just shoot the trash, talk about whatever. Let's just chat, right? I'm lucky if I get 60 to 100 people. People could use the argument that it's too difficult. I have to go through a website. There's too many kids on it. There's too many this. I don't like this because it's ugly. This is tacky. I don't like the little animated balloons that fly past your screen. Well, what other options do I have? There isn't any. And this argument has been brought up on bigger channels. And people that have way more money than I do have done nothing about it except complain. And where has that gotten us? If that's what YouTube's got to do to maintain its viewership and stay in business, would you rather it all go away and them say, you know what? If you're not bringing in $20,000 a month to YouTube as monetary value, you got to go. Then everything you know and love, where are you going to go watch them? You don't even have anything coming up that is competing. You understand? They are dominating the market. That is a reality of it. And it's a business. And maybe I see a different... Mike Vapes in here. He's running a business. I'm sure there's other people in here that run a business. You got to make money. You can't stay afloat on rainbows and Skittles, right? Like, it costs money to shoot rainbows out of your booty hole. You can't... That's a very special ability, mind you. But there has to be something to keep it green. If I'm red, it's dead. It's got to go. It's that simple. No, YouNow does not have a cap. The problem is YouNow, in order to watch old videos, you have to be a member of that channel, so you have to pay. You see what I'm saying? You see where we're going? Is a lot of these platforms, you either have to pay as the person, the content making it, to put the videos there, or people have to pay to watch your stuff because storing it is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. Regardless of how much space you think you use, even if it's a 5 megabyte video at a 440p, well, no, I could tell you that no one is going to watch that quality. You're better off just uploading audio. If this is where we're going, it looks pretty damn grim for anybody that doesn't want to put the money into their channel to make it succeed. It's a sad part of the story, but that's just the way that it goes. Absolutely, Jimbo Hall. Yeah, I've got every video that I've ever done is over there. And I've never worried about whether or not I'll get a strike on a channel, whether I'll get a warning. But again, they don't bring you what YouTube does. You see? There's nothing. Nothing. Everybody has a Gmail account. And even if you don't have a Gmail account, you log into YouTube some way. If you go right now, let's just do this together. I'm going to show you guys something a little cool. Watch this. You're going to like this. This is fun. This is fun. So I'm going to pull up a website for you real quick. I'm going to share this to the screen. Basically, this is a website that I used to use when I was doing web design, because I did web design, back end, front end, HTML, PHP5, MySQL, back end, Ruby on Rails. It doesn't, I've done everything. I've even done C++, VB, done it all. But I want to show you guys something. So what you're looking at real quick is a site that dictates what your analytics are, or what the analytics of current websites are. Site comparisons. No, I didn't want to do that. Hold on one second. Let's do website traffic statistics. No, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Top 10 websites with traffic, and that'll pull it up. Alexa. So, all right, here we go. So right now we're going to just do the same website we were just on. This is just, so look at what number 1 and number 2 is. Do you see that? You see those numbers. Those numbers are right there in front of you. You got Google as number 1, daily time on visit. I can't see the rest because of the scenes. Here we go. Look at the total site. Look at the total sites linking in, right? Look at the percent of traffic from search, right? You have Google number 1. You have YouTube number 2. Tmall, I have no idea what that is. Baidu, that's Chinese. QQ is Chinese. Facebook.com, there's number 6. Sohu, Chinese. Taobao, Chinese. Tmail. Is that Tmall or Tmail? That's Tmall. I don't know what that is. Tmall.com. What is that? That looks like a Chinese website to buy things. That's what that is. So tell me when you start seeing Vimeo. You ready? Yahoo, JD, Amazon.com, Weibo. We could even do one better. We'll go like this. We'll go on the top, and then God, all this stuff on my scenes right now. Hold on. Let's just go like this. Hold on. Okay, so real quick. Wait. Site rank. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Site info. So take a look at this. This is what we're looking at. Twitch, real quick. Their percent in the world is somewhere on here. Where is it? Where's their rank? Their rank is I don't know. Sites linking in. I cannot figure out where it is. It used to be on the top. It used to show like the rank, and I can't really see what is going on here. But it used to show the rank, and then you would. Here we go. Verse. Man, they made this so difficult. Oh wait, here we go. Wait. Site metrics. Nope. Alexa rank. So the right here we go. So they're right now in United States, they're 26th in the world. This is Twitch that we're looking at. Germany, they're 13. So you can really go down in details and looking at the direct numbers of how, you know, each one competes with another. No matter how many you look at, there is nothing that compares. So you really are tapped out for other options. This is it. So they're going to implement this. It's not a matter of a conspiracy theory or a possibility. It will happen. And the people that, whether it's vaping, it doesn't matter. They're out, man. That's it. That's it. So yeah, let's take Do It Yourself Down Under. That channel, that's got to go. That's got to go. I don't know. I got. Absolutely, Alperzam. I love your name, and thank you for being a member on the other channel as well. Going down under. That's right. That will be all. I really, for some reason, I want to believe that they are going to implement some type of fee. A fee. You go to any website, right? If you want to go upload right now to Flickr, Flickr, Flickr.com, you want to upload. Flickr is owned by PhotoBucket. PhotoBucket used to be owned by MySpace. MySpace is now owned by Amazon. I think it's owned by MySpace is owned by right now. I'd have to look it up. You go back to that Alexa. Now, before you say something, that Alexa website was out before Amazon Alexa, right? Is that it? Or is that Gixby? Or Alexa's, what is Amazon's thing that you talk to? Alexa. That was out before. Wow, now that I'm putting. No, that's not what I'm saying. The site was out before Amazon purchased it. So it's not like it has anything to do with that. It's just that Amazon bought that, and it's a site ranking site. There's plenty of them, but I don't know, man. It's looking pretty damn grim. So if you're trying to make a career out of YouTube, I suggest you start now and do something. You know, I don't know. But what I was saying is you go to these websites and you upload. They're going to say, okay, you've reached your daily limit. You've reached your cap. Do you want to purchase more? Dropbox, great example. Cloud app. No matter where you go, you have to pay for storage because it's not cheap. Someone has to pay for that. I'm not going to allow you just to put a bunch of screenshots over here to share them all over the world while everybody clicks that. That is essentially downloadable, means I have to upload it, which is speed, which is data that costs. I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing. Go quick and trend. Amen, Jim. You got to make a video that puts you on the block where. And the crazy part is, even if you have, let's just say you have 1,000 videos, right? And all your videos are junk, right? You've got under 1,000, right? And I'm not, don't take it like I'm taking a poke at you if you have under 1,000. I'm just saying they're junk in YouTube's eyes, okay? There's videos that I've watched that have under 900 that are good, okay? But matter of fact, there's quite a few of them that have very good cinematics, and they're just not promoted or marketed correctly. Totally forgot my train of thought, so it doesn't matter. Thank you for the pear, Andy. Are you in here, Brie?
Yeah.
Oh, you still? Pear. That's the sticker.
He's so cute. I think he just farted. He's embarrassed.
Yeah, there you go. Electricity as well, Timothy. It goes, and I'm all for. I'm not all for free stuff. I was going to say I'm all for giving stuff out. No, I'm not. Because someone's got to buy it. So what I did was, like, I'm getting into drones now, like really heavy into drones. And I'm going to do videos on this channel, not the other channel, unless, of course, vaping has to go away. Then I'll do a port. But I'm gonna upload some nice aerial shots, some nice footage that, and I even have like a little pilot license and a pilot number. Like I've I'm just having fun outside of it, you know. Next bash we go to, I put a drone up in the air, some active track of the DJ, maybe people jumping in the pool nude. You never know. Don't know where I'm gonna upload it. Can't be here, but it'll be somewhere. Well, they're again, Blue Eye Devil. Don't look at it like, oh, you got to panic. Listen, he even mentioned the whole thing about accounts, like regular Gmail accounts. I don't think it's going to affect people that are commenting. They're referring to storage. It's so minuscule for a data file to be written to have comments. Thank you, Andy, for that. Is the cutest sticker I've ever seen. Oh, that is super cute. So Bree's talking to him. So anyway, again, and when you're talking about 360 footage, the amount of data is unreal. Unreal. Even compressed. Tough. No, I can, Junk. I can do 360 cam drone. I've got it already set up. I got the little, I even got this jammy. Now, I had to get this from Australia. I should have had do-it-yourself down under get it from me because it cost me like $98 to ship it. This is a little jammy that goes on. There's a lot of these. They're payload drop systems. So you put it on top of the drone, and then it's up in the air. I hit a little button, and it drops it. So I'm going to do that with mods. See how high of a... I can only go up 403 feet, but I won't go that high. We'll go 300 feet up. I'll do active tracking, drop it, drone will follow it. I plan to do some intricate things on the channel because I need to consistently innovate, put myself ahead of other people. It's just what I have to do. This is what I am. I am a hustler. I am a hazer. I think I can be. I mean, I created it, so I see why not. But consistently innovating, but I will have 360 footage on the bottom of a drone as well, where you can scan around, but you won't be able to scan up. I don't know why you would need to, because that would be the bottom of the drone. But, you know, good footage, things to watch, something, you know, and I'll still do the vape videos. That's not stopping. I'm just going to crunch that in somewhere. They have a lot of these different payloads. I had to buy one that was like $190. Looks like it was made by a toddler in a barn in the middle of Indonesia. It was terrible. But that was $190 I put inside of my booty hole. But that is actually out of Australia. It's designed for drone fishing, where you drop a line in the middle of the ocean. Crazy part is, though, you can't support more than 3 pounds, so I don't know what you're catching in the middle of the ocean anyway that's under 3 pounds. What are you catching? A shrimp? Like, is that a skate? Anyway, so I got that, just constantly doing something to spice up the channel. Keep the people watching. If I got to upload 5 videos a day, that won't ever happen. So don't expect that. Absolutely, Bill Richards. Absolutely. You just have to consistently. What is that little sticker you gave? What is that? A mushroom? Or is that a horse? What is that?
I don't see it.
It's a little cat. Oh, on the top, under Andy's name, it's a cat waving hello. Uh
Hi, kitty.
yeah, so you have to do something to stay ahead of the game. Channels, here you go, like Truck and Vapes. If he doesn't change his ways, that channel, it's got to go. Willow, it's got to go. It's got to go. That's it. I don't make this stuff up, man. I'm just the person reading the message, or in this case, letting the video roll. There you go. Or church. If you can't, Willow, if you go on a computer and you go back, you'll see, or you go watch Tim Pool's video on YouTube. I'm sure you know who Tim Pool is. You follow politics. But if you go watch his video, he breaks it down what's going to happen with YouTube and channels that aren't bringing any money to YouTube. Yeah, the stickers are super cute. I'd rather memberships, but Andy Ackerman is one of those people that'll come in the shop, shoot shit with me, and then on his way out, he's talking shit, throwing stickers at me. That's Andy Ackerman. How's that, Andy? With your beard. That's it. It's all about that money. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. See, Andy, you get my jokes. That's good. That's good. DJ said it best to me. That when we were shooting the trash, it was me, Bree, Lacey, Mackie, who was in chat. What's up, Potty Mouth? And then DJ, but he made a point to me. He goes, Jay, when someone donates on your channel, you don't, read their comment or whatever. You're just like, yeah, thanks for the $3 because I'm real. It's not about being unappreciative. It's just, making a joke and someone getting that humor. And it's hard to pick up on. And people that don't know me won't get it. They'll be like, oh, he doesn't care about it. He's all about the money. Okay. All right. I'm not YouTube. I'm not, I could have went live on the YouTube channel, Jay Hayes, and just chatted over there and enabled members only. No, let's talk over here. I want to hear what people have to say about it. I could teach a business class, DB. Like when I went to school, like I went to Catherine Gibbs, right? That's out of Piscataway, New Jersey. I think that they have another one, and then I went to Rutgers for a little bit. So I got a bachelor's. I almost have a master's. I'm about 13 credits away, but I just gave up because it doesn't matter. But computer network administration. I don't have any business knowledge in regards to being taught it. I only have business knowledge of how to do business, if that makes sense. And I mean, you could ask the IRS. I've done pretty damn good as a vape store. But doing a business class to teach people things, that's not my thing. That's not. I can motivate somebody to start a business. I could tell you what to do to make your channel better, to make it succeed. As far as doing a business, I feel like that is one of those things that I would have zero interest in doing. Like, would not care whatsoever to do it. Even if there was $10,000 a video, I'm not interested in that. Yeah, I mean, look, look, Daniel, I'm a good businessman because I could sell myself. That is the realisticness of it. That is about as real as it gets. I have to sell myself to people every single day, every single live. But I do it on a real side where I won't hide anything from you. Some people look at that like it's a little brash, a little harsh. Other people look at it like a sign of relief. Like, wow. And people love it. Some people hate it. I'd say more people like it than they do hate it, though. We haven't really had to ban a lot of people on this channel, which is a good thing. I've got wrenches that just post because their name is blue. Whatever. That's it, Mike. You gotta, and it's the same thing that YouTube is gonna implement. The fact that they're gonna say to you, if you don't have videos and you're not making any money, you gotta go. I'm glad I got into it when I did. I was gonna buy the Inspire 2 with the RSX XV7, but right now I got the Mavic Pro. I got the Mavic Air on the way. It hasn't been released yet. Mavic Air. I got the Mavic Pro. Been testing my jammies flying over the highway, which is always fun. Getting scared that Bree thinks when we look at the camera feed. I can't understand how this works. Okay, listen. Okay, we just got done talking about my degree. Okay, I can't understand how this works. Radio signals. What does a radio signal transmit? How am I flying something 6 miles away with no cellular service and I have video live from 6 miles away? Get ready for it. And I can stream that. What is that connected to? Like, how can I stream that at 1080p and I can't even stream from my cell phone on Wi-Fi at 720? Like, I don't understand how that works. I've been trying to rack my brain. I've Googled this for weeks. How do I get a video signal from a drone 6 miles away? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. Someone's going to say cellular. Okay, go watch the guy that flies his drone, 8 miles away in the middle of the ocean. There's no cell service out there. That's not it. But it's not 4G. It ain't that. I can tell you that. I don't know. Line of sight. Okay. But line of sight with what, John Q? Thank you. But with what? Radio signal? Video? That's a lot of data. Like, that's a lot of... That's not my field. And I will never speak on that because I have no idea how that works. Yeah, line of sight. I get it. The GPS, yes, to pinpoint where it is, but not to visually see it. No, but he's saying line of sight. Like, it doesn't have to be direct line of sight. Like, line of sight in the open. You understand? Like, you could fly a drone and not be able to see it. It's just technically not legal.
Yours has an FPV live video range of 5 miles.
It's longer than that. The guy that flew at 8 miles from island to island in Hawaii. Yeah, it's really crazy. Like, there's a guy that took it and flew to another island with his drone. I think it's absolute. There's another guy that did it with 36 miles on a paper one, but it was a winged drone. It's not really a drone per se. It's more of a UAV with plastic wings that was junk. But he also jimmy jammed it a little bit so it had a little 4G signal. But it's super cool. I'm sure you guys have seen the GoPro that goes to outer space. That's literally a thing on a weather balloon. But I thought it was super interesting. I said, okay, I like RC, so why not go the next step? I got some good footage already. It's only about 2 minutes, but let me get my practice on.
Universal airplane view?
Unmanned aerial vehicle.
Mine was cooler.
It was, but I got it. Yeah, it's definitely radio signal, but Wendy Blank just broke it down. It's basically radio waves. It's radio waves that can transmit video. But what I don't understand is how. Okay, I have to do this. I can't. I mean, I guess I could do it now, where I can turn on live streaming. I could be 5 miles away in the middle of the ocean, and I'm streaming that video. How? Like, if I'm connected right now to my Wi-Fi and cellular service with my phone, I can't even do that. But my drone can. All right. That's cool. I okay. Moving forward.
You should tell them about the movie.
What movie? The movie The Drone? What a ridiculous movie.
It's fantastic.
It is. We'll talk about that later. It's not really a hot topic.
Aw. No flies
It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. You're gonna watch a lot of channels dissipate. December 10th is when the YouTube policy rolls out. So anytime after December 10th, moving forward, these channels with these low numbers, I'm telling you, your Jacob Claires are gone. You won't be missed. I can promise you that. Oh, listen, Mike, I'm right there with you. But the thing is where do they go? You don't have another option. You're tapped unless you pay. And if you're just starting out trying to make a career out of it, man, that sucks. It does. It does. Well, Bailey, on your birthday, you start seeing channels dissipate, you know where they went. Somewhere else. And I can promise you it's not going to be a good birthday. To be honest with you, I don't know a lot of people that on YouTube that submit daily content that don't have a lot of subs, if that makes sense. Like, when I'm saying content, I'm not talking about live. I'm talking about actual content. Like making a video of whatever, a snail crawling. That is a terrible piece of content. You get my point. That upload daily that don't have over 10,000 subs.
That's a good thing.
Can you name? What's a good thing?
He said so a certain number of subs will be deleted. If they're purging accounts, won't everyone lose subs?
I understand the point, Ricky, but I don't think that if you watch that video, I don't know, Ricky, if you just tune in, but I don't think they're going to touch content. They're not going to touch like you, for instance, right now. I don't know. I don't think you have any content on your channel, but you're just a commenter, right? I don't think they're going to touch that. There's nothing in the policy that says that they are, but I think it's really, really designed for all of that time that you're uploading. Someone's got to pay for it. If you're not uploading, they're not going to touch you. They're not. What's the point of deleting your account? You're not a creator per se. But if they do go around deleting those, well, I can't remember what the user count was. What was it? I'm trying to think of how many users upload. I just saw the number.
300 million minutes.
No. The amount of people that upload on YouTube. Is it 13 million or 130 million? I can't remember the number of people that actually upload videos to YouTube. I think it's 130 million or 100.
1.3 billion.
I said 130. So it's 1.3, not 130. Right. So it's 1.3 billion people that's upload.
Every minute. Yes.
1.3 billion uploaders.
Yes.
So, yeah, subscriber counts will go down. We just got a purge, though. I don't know. Mike Vapes, did you get that? That little purge? That little hiccup we just had? The little purge where they said that they were going to delete. And I think I lost about 3,000 or 2,000 subs or something. I feel the same way, Mike. I think there will. I think there'll be an option to say, okay, you want to upload, it's $20 a month. You know, at 1.3 billion, even if you divide that in a quarter and say a quarter of the people, we're going to make them pay if they want to upload. It's $20. And then I guess they could use the argument is if you can't afford $20, then what makes you think we can? Right? If you're not willing to pay $20 to upload every month or every day, or and I'm sure there's going to be a cap of how much you can upload. How much data are you going to give us? It's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, I don't know if it was this past week, Mike. We got an email saying that we're going to be removing old users. You know, their yearly purge thing. I think they just did that like last. I can't remember. I lost like 500 subs or something. It wasn't anything dramatic. Oh, it's happened. I'll show you. Well, that's not gonna work. Oh, I'm on Safari. Hold on one second. Of course, I don't have my password over here. Hold on one second. November 3rd. Well, then I guess they're doing it again December 12th, 2019. Wow, so next month and November 3rd. I would like to think that I'm the best on YouTube, but my numbers don't reflect that. I guess it depends on the best on what. Someone that is all over the place? Sure. If you're blocked on the main channel, there's probably a good reason for that, Van. We don't just go around blocking people for nonsense. If you said some stupid shit, you probably got blocked. Sure. I wouldn't disagree with that. I think I'm pretty good at speaking my mind. I don't like to hold back because you know what? If I hold back, hold on one second. If I hold back and I'm careful about what I say, it will be I will not be keeping it real if I do that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Raising your hand. What do you got? What do you got?
Do you think if no one had ad blockers that YouTube would even care?
No, because I don't think ad blockers are the problem. The problem is the amount of space. The amount of space. I mean, ads are great and all. You know, companies are going to give their money regardless whether their ads are seen. Of course, they're going to look at the numbers. When you start going into it, when you're looking at analytics on YouTube videos, you could see which ads were played. And then as far as a business, if you go under AdSense, I could see where my ads are being played at, and then I can flag that video and take my video off, right? As a business, I could say, okay, Mike Vapes is showing this. I don't know who this Mike Vapes guy is. I don't want to be on there. And then I click a little tick box, and then it stops putting my ad on that video. As a business, I could do that. The problem you have is that there's policies even for people that want to create ads. So let's just say my business wants to create ads. Because of the industry I'm in, I can't. So if I wanted to say, okay, I want to go on all vape channels, I can't do that. You understand? Now, if I was like something that was approved or waived, then yeah. But I really don't think it's got to do with just that. It's got to do with how much damn space it's taking up. How big of a building of servers are we going to make? Where's the cap? Do we let this continue to make, especially considering the population is consistently going up? That means more people are going to upload.
Oh wow, we might run out of the cloud.
The clouds are okay, sure, but the cloud is still hosted somewhere. It's still everything is hosted somewhere.
Gosh, what if one day the cloud just disappears?
Why don't you get me a water? Sounds good. Okay, thanks.
Do you really want a water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sandy vaginas everywhere. Yeah, absolutely, Chips. Absolutely. It's going to make a lot of people pissed off. A lot of people are going to get angry about this. I can promise you that. I can promise you. What's what problem, Van Lifer? See, just with that question alone indicates some kind of ban. What's what problem? I don't know what the question is. You have to break that down a little bit more.
Let's get your band on this one too.
Yeah, sure, Richie Poe. Great point. Great point. You do that 5G. There was a guy that did the Marquise Brown guy that interviewed Elon, and oh my God, does all these Apple things. He was standing underneath a 5G spot in DC, I think it was, Washington, and he was showing his upload speeds were dramatic. Of course, he went around the corner, it wasn't as high, but when you have those kind of uploads, uploading 10 gigabyte video, it's a blink of an eye. And then that's even more data that someone has to hold somewhere.
And also, people are filming in higher quality.
Higher definition, sure. Now you got cameras that are filming in 4K, 60p. That's a lot of space.
Wow.
For you just to show it to what, 30 people? No, man, I'm good. It's a good point, Richie. It's a different way of looking at it, the 5G perspective. I don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, it's just like the Uber created a thing called Rush about 2015 or 2016, where they even tried to push it out to Shopify businesses, where if someone that lives in the vicinity wants to have something delivered to them same day. FedEx actually started this too, but it was a little bit after Uber Rush in the area that I'm at. And they said, okay, well, we're not going to push it out just yet. I signed up, I waited. And Uber Rush is still available. It's just more rare, but basically it's same day delivery service. But it was costing too much money. Again, it goes back into the money situation. It's always going to boil back down to money. When people say money don't mean anything, they must be living in a cardboard box underneath a bridge that's built by a bunch of beavers. I don't... Listen, have you ever seen anybody pissed off riding a jet ski? Ever? Have you ever seen anybody in a Lamborghini crying? No! No, you haven't. Because they're having a good time. Money creates good times. Facts. No, money has nothing to do with puppies. Puppies will just be made.
You can buy puppies.
You could buy puppies, yep. Or you could get them for free. You get 2 random-ass dogs, get a bunch of puppies.
I want a mutt.
Well, listen, you didn't specify what kind of puppy.
I want special puppies.
I don't know how to give a wrench on this channel, Chips, to be honest with you. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm logged in under right now. Hold on, let me see something. Test. I am under a different channel right now. I don't even know how I'm broadcasting.
Yes, like a robot puppy.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Money makes the world go round.
Yes, Randy.
What is wrong with you people? Like, what is the source of evil? So I pay a monthly YouTube fee, don't see any ads, do the channels I watch. Oh, see that's a good question. The YouTube Premium. That's a very good question. I didn't think about that. How does that fall into this bracket? Well, if if you pay a monthly service to remove ads, I guess they gauge that price based off of how much they would make off of each user and took an average amount, and that's what the premium is. When this rolls now, not if, but when this rolls out, that may be the fee for you to be here. There may no longer be free users.
YouTube Premium gives a secondary revenue in addition to what they're earning through ads. So if you're not an approved creator that gets ads, then you're not getting YouTube Premium money.
Well, that is true too. When you look at analytics, I can see how much money I've gained off of YouTube Premium versus YouTube Free. Guys, when I'm telling you how much I've gained, we're talking arbitrary, like 50 cents a video. It's terrible. But then again, the type of content that I create. So, yes. But that makes me wonder, though, Richie, you bring up a valid point. So will they force, if they're saying that the removal of accounts, back to what Ricky was saying, will they say, listen, if you want to remain on YouTube, you got to buy a membership like Netflix? Although there is a way to watch Netflix movies without logging in, but we won't get into that now, will we?
What?
That's another video that I'm sure. Well, YouTube may like it, but Netflix won't. So I'll have to save that for another platform.
I'll be happy with a Furby.
Yeah, if that's the way that it is, Stan, where I mean, how many people in here right now are not YouTube Red or Premium members? That's a very valid point. So that's probably how they'll rule out people that aren't uploading, that are just watching data, because they're still uploading it for you that's downloading it, watching it. Not. Wow, there's a lot. Wow, there's a lot of you guys. Oh my. No, not a paid subscriber, Chip. That's different. When you're a subscriber to my channel that unlocks features, I'm talking about unless you're talking about paid subscriber to YouTube, I'm talking about where you actually give YouTube a monthly fee to not see ads.
I started doing it once ads started playing in the middle of videos. That's when I had enough. At the beginning, okay, but during the video, no thank you.
Wow, there's a lot of you guys.
I thought everybody was.
Holy cow. I was very much unaware that were so many people that were not. Well, see, at the same time, if you're only watching vape videos, very rarely will you see an ad anyway. That might be what they implement.
Well, actually, a lot certain videos that are not monetized.
Yeah, that's the next problem is I have, in the last 30 videos that I uploaded, I have 2 videos that are monetized. 2. Someone commented on the Mike Vapes review of the intake and said that they had ads. That's never been monetized. I don't know any vape video that has ever been. In the past 6 months, I don't think I've had one that's been green. But I don't know how that works. I don't know. I don't know. So YouTube. So before crisis, so YouTube isn't getting their money from ad-free choices. So this new rule makes sense. You talking about ad-free choices that you see like on videos on the bottom that has like a bunch of links, or on a website where it shows like different images. Why do you think these? It's the same thing on these news websites, right? Everything is paid. In order for you to read the rest of the article, you have to go to an incognito tab of Safari, or if you do it on Chrome, it's not going to work. So, because you don't have cookies enabled, it's like everything is pay. Everything. Can't even read the news anymore. I almost wonder if usage dictates ads because I get them nearly every video. And that's why I'm a YouTube red man. I cannot stand ads. I can't. Be in the middle of watching something, plastered. I gotta watch this stupid thing. Right, Mowgli. Right. A paywall.
Other people have the same problem.
Yeah, I just saw it. I get ads on a lot of your stuff. Usually just a short ad that I can skip. The only thing that I have enabled is a limited ad thing, which is the bottom of the barrel cost per click type of thing. Not even a cost per impression. I guess it would really depend on what ad you see it on and what video. Yeah, clearly, John, that's exactly what's happening. But what am I going to do? Complain? It's whatever. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting ads on anything. I mean, you may see the like whatever, quit smoking now, use this type thing. You know, where they promote whatever, Chantix or Nicoderm. I don't know if there's any Nicoderm ads. Or like that FDA new ad that they just put out. You may see that. But that's very, very low income. There's for what we do, right? I'm here to clear this up, and I want to make this extremely clear. For what we do as vape reviewers, and I'll include Mike Vapes because he's here and he's the only other reviewer I know that's here right now. For what we do, we make no money. Let that be known right now. There is zero money to earn. Zero. $286 I made last month from ads. I don't care what job you have. For the amount of hours that I put into YouTube to only make $286, yeah, not cool with that. Disable ads everywhere. Yep, you guys don't understand. So when we're like, you know what, join our Patreon, and I don't say that in videos, but don't complain. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. You make more money selling your soul to China. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Timothy, yesterday was the first time that I was actually on a website, vape store, and I said to myself, checking out. I still have it in the cart. I would show it if it wasn't against YouTube's policies, but still have it in my cart, and I'm going to check out. I said, wait a minute. I don't have the money for this. That might be the first time that has ever happened to me with high end. Ever. What are you going to do? Heathen says reviewers make $500 a video. Seems decent. Well, the good old money topic. Okay. Yes and no. First off, depends on your subscribers. That's number one. Depends on who you are, what you're going to charge. If he makes, we're going to use Heathen, since you used that argument that he said reviewers make $500 a video. I haven't seen this video where he said that. But if he makes $500 a video, and how many videos does he have on his channel? Quick, somebody. Get me a number. Matter of fact, it's probably quicker if I do it, because by the time you hear this, videos. It doesn't even show the number. How come you can't? Oh, wait. About. About. Didn't it used to show how many videos you had? Okay. Well, it used to show how many videos. Videos. Uploads. All videos. How the hell do you see how many videos someone has on their channel? Oh, what? Hold on a second. Yeah, that's where I'm going. So I can't log into it because I'm using Safari and I don't know my password for.
For what?
Hold on. Okay. 802. So, yeah, that's it. To say, okay, first off, to say, let me speak this, because I will be very vocal about this. I really don't care. Depending on your status as a vapor viewer, depending on how often you upload, how they don't care about your views. They don't. China, they don't care about your views. They care about your subscriber numbers. That's it. They they care about your ranking in some extent, but a lot of the ranking is based off of how many subs you have. However, let it be known that I have the same exact rank as Rip Trippers does. So whatever you take that as, take that as. Some people may charge 200, 500, 5,000, but for what they used to be able to charge to what they can charge now is not the same. Plus, a lot of Chinese companies are not contacting reviewers anymore to do reviews on their products. So that money has gone down. Now, I can't speak for anybody else, but I can speak for myself. The last time that I got paid for a video, I'd have to look at my videos 3 weeks ago. God, this makes it so difficult. Let me look at my videos and I'll tell you the date. I'll actually tell you the video. But to say $500 a video, I mean, that may be accurate. I don't know what other reviewers are making to comment on that. And I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. It's not like they, let me see here. Hold on, Washington, D.C., take it easy. The last video. No, it wasn't the Barrage. Wasn't Montofo. Was not Geek Vape. Oh my god. QP Designs. Smoke RBO. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Visions Vapor. Aqua Master. Oh my goodness. Is that it? It might Nope, that's not right. That would be the last one. That was, what is the date of that? It doesn't show the date here. View more, maybe? Discovery audience. Okay, the last video for me was the Tesla Invader 4X, which was... No, that can't be right. Nope, that's not right. Dude, I honestly cannot tell you. I don't know. Tesla's never given me money for anything. I really legitimately do not know. Sig, Snowwolf, Cyclone, SQ Evo. Holy shit. I want to say it was for a pod that me and Bree did, but it wasn't the squad. I don't know. The War of Disposables. Skull Uno Disposable Pod Duet Review. There you go. That is the last one, whatever the date of that is. It doesn't show. It doesn't show the upload. It doesn't show the upload date. But this video right here, that's the last one. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. Whatever. But it really does not matter. If someone's making money off of that, of course you're going to get people that are going to be like, okay, that's it's stupid to make money. Listen, it's a job, man. It's a job. There's some people that could argue and say being a garbage man is a terrible job. Yeah, I don't know the date of it. It doesn't show the date. Well, maybe if I look at the comments, I'm sure someone already looked it up. The last comment was a month ago, so I don't know why it doesn't show in Creator Studio when I uploaded it. Edit. Hold on, let me edit it, and then I'll tell you the date. Money settings. No idea. There's no way to view it. I don't know. You got to keep the content up, Mike. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's rough, though, for me because I have to buy everything. 9/22/19. There you go. Right. Someone asked, yeah, they do. They get great money. Someone asked, what was the price of the high-end card? Hold on. Hold on. I can never get this website right. Hold on. The total of the cart was, I'll actually even do you one better and show you a screenshot of it. Whoop. That's not what I want to do. Screenshot. There we go. And the link. That's not going to work because I'm not logged in. Maybe it will. Did that work? Probably not. Let me see who's in here. Dan Clark, post this link, please. WhatsApp chat. Post that link, please, or Pickles if you're in here, someone, or Brie. That is how much the total of it was. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but that's where I'm at. You know, it is what it is. But I'm not asking for handouts. I'm not asking for you to give me your money. You want to do it? Great. If not, whatever. There you go. See, I think you should be paid a percentage of what I pay every month based on how many times I have viewed one of your videos, and math wouldn't be too hard. I think you should be paid a percentage of what I pay every month. Richie, are you talking about being a member of the channel, or are you talking about being a YouTube premium member? But it doesn't make sense because if he watches 1,000 videos, $10 only goes so far.
Well, it's divided amongst the videos that you've watched. So I watched 10 videos this month. Each of those videos get $1. Minus YouTube fees. I watched watch 9 of your videos.
That money would be so arbitrary. That would be so minuscule. You'd be better off rolling out those corny ads for $200.
Tell Dan Clark I have it cheap. I'm 10 seconds ahead, Dan.
Oh, Dan, she's 10 seconds ahead because she can hear me saying it before you do. That's why she got it before you got it, brother. Will I get in trouble for showing what? The screenshot of the price? No. Why would I get in trouble? It's a picture of a price. Why not run your own advertising before your video starts? You can't, Mick. You're not allowed to advertise. You're not allowed to advertise a website on your video. No. Spit. I don't think that's dollars. I think that's euros. I mean, they take people that make, $30,000 a video a month. That's a real number. So is there any different than that than someone taking a drone, filming some footage and making $5,000 a month from taking that drone out, having a little bit of fun versus doing a review and getting paid $500? I don't think $500 is that bad. But if you're making $500 a video and you're making 7 videos a week, that's $3,500. That's a lot of money. You times that by 4? Yeah, that's a lot of money for doing a review.
$14,000.
It's a big chunk of money. If there's someone doing that, yeah, they're getting paid. There you go, Pez. There you go. Is there any different of what he does than I guess? Well, no, I guess there is a bit of a difference. Let me backtrack. There is. There is. Because if you do a video on a product and everything is good about it, then you're essentially not reviewing it. You're promoting it. There's a bit of a difference. Versus doing a video on making whatever, a Minecraft 10-minute video. Yeah, there's a bit of a difference. One, you're doing a service. The other one, you're just having fun. But you could do a service and have fun at the same time, but it's not quite the same thing. So there is a bit of a difference. But I could promise you there's nobody out there making $30,000 or even $5,000 a month on a vape video. Vape videos, they get very, very small amounts of views. They don't get enough. They don't. The reason why I get a lot is because of the things that I say and the things that I do. It can't be just a vape video. It will never work. Not on this channel. Well, not on this channel per se, the other channel. Sure, Logan, great point. Also, a big difference is audience. Adult content versus family-friendly content. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, out in space. I was just watching a video the other day, where I guess it was an exposure where someone had whatever. It doesn't matter. But it was like 19K. I will do the shit out of videos for 19K. What do you need me to film? What do you need? You need comedy? What do you want? The problem is I've dedicated so much time towards vaping that I don't want to say that I'm too lazy to venture into something else, because by all means, that's not the case at all. I mean, I'm here right now. I could be making a vape video. I guess it's that whole family aspect, you know? Do I want to throw all that away? No. Yeah, if you do stats for nerds, Rec Bats, you could see that on a video. Right click stat for nerds, you could see that. You can even see the bitrate that it's streaming at. But then people complain about $2.99 on a video to say a sentence. Can't win, man. You can't win. You can't please everybody. I agree, Timothy. And every single patron, I can promise you, would agree with that statement. There's a reason why that number has stayed basically where it's at. There's a reason. Who's knocking video game creators? How did you get that out of what I just said? I legitimately want to know how you got that out of what I just said. Where did I say... Oh, please don't be one of those people. Please do not take what I am saying and rip it out of context. Nowhere did I say that they're a piece of shit and that they're junk. Where? Where did you get that? Where did you get that from? What part of this video were you watching? Was there a jump cut in the live where I said... My son is one. My son Kane, he does it on Facebook for a living. Literally, that's all he does, that lazy piece of shit. And I will say something because he's my son. He's a lazy piece of shit. It's whatever. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Logan. I was gonna say, don't get that out of what I'm saying. If you want to make money washing windows for a living, and that reminds me, where the hell has our window washer been?
Speaking of which, funny, I'm actually looking up a product that washes windows. Oh my gosh, can you read my mind?
No, but where has he been? He hasn't been here in 3 weeks.
I don't know, but this new product, okay, so there's two sides. There's like a dry erase eraser.
Mm-hmm.
There's magnets.
Yep.
So I'm inside,
yep.
I'm cleaning outside from inside.
Yep.
And you go like this.
So new sign of laziness. So instead of going outside and getting cold, you're washing it from the inside.
Well, I'm washing both the inside and the outside at the same time, so technically I'm saving time.
Do you have to go outside to wash the window?
No.
New sign of laziness. See? That's what we're creating, things that make life easier. And you wonder why we're a bunch of fatties. Yeah, I think it's next month, isn't it? At the end of next month? Or is it this month? Oh, there it is. Vape Expo Las Vegas 2019, November 20. I didn't even hear about that, Travis. I don't even know anything about that. Mike Vapes may know something about that. I'm not a guy that gets invites. They want to keep me away from vape expos. That's good, your own. That's good. As long as you can admit to it, that's, half the battle.
It's sponsored by a CBD company.
Nick, if you don't shut up about the robot dog, you're going to lose your wrench and get kicked the fuck out. Shut up!
Oh my gosh, we can train him to do the window? That's a feature? Oh my gosh. Okay, we could get the little, that little baby mopping out kit where the baby crawls on the floor and he cleans your floor?
That's fake.
We could put it on the robot dog.
Okay, the mop is fake for the babies.
How much you want to bet that someone has made it? We can buy it on Etsy right now.
You can buy it, sure. It's very inhumane to put a mop on a baby.
Well, I'll try it off.
This is what I deal with daily, and you can see how much business we've had this whole time I've been live. It's just, I think this law needs to come out, this policy, this big piece of paper. Hopefully it all goes back to the way it was. If it doesn't, you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of me. While that may make some people happy, it may make other people angry. Any new mods you recently put on the shelf to your left? This one right here? This? Or the one in the center?
That's our right.
This is my left hand.
Yeah, but for us, that's the right.
Wait, what did he say? He said, any new more mods to your left. Yeah, that would be here. To my left. Well, there's new mods on the wall behind me. I just reviewed like 6 new high ends. Which, keep in mind that these reviews would not exist if it wasn't for the hazers. I have to give a huge friggin' shout out to hazers right now. Huge. Show a little bit of appreciation right there. And where the hell's the UPS guy?
I don't think he's coming.
Clearly not. What? When I buy products, ain't nothing wholesale. There is nothing that I review that is wholesale. I order from the same sites that everybody else does every single time. The only things that I get wholesale are pod systems. Like the new Grim Jammy, wholesale. Other than that, all paid, retail cost. No, I haven't gotten any new Affliction shirts, sadly.
Long sleeve anyway.
It's been quite dry recently. Crickets. What is going on, hazers? Where is a good place to ask about a tech problem with a rebel mod that I saw you had in the past? Saw your question on the Evolve forums about a year ago, hoping you might have some insight. Fire it off, Richie. If I could answer the question, I can answer it. The only thing I really asked on the Evolve site was how to reset the count back to 0, because on the original Lizard Komodo that I had that had 283,000 hits, it was stuck and it wouldn't roll back or roll forward, so I need to reset it. So probably at like 350,000. Yeah, 200,000 of them though. What do I have 200,000 of?
Affliction shirts?
Oh, not quite. I probably have about 100 affliction shirts, but I'm trying to lose more weight so more of them fit me because I'm a fatty.
You're not a fatty.
That is what it is. Ah, Richie, I hate that feature. You have a 250C, don't you? Oh, God, do I hate that.
Oh, mine does that too.
On a 75?
Yeah. I try to fire it and it says this resistance, and I say yeah.
Well, let me put it to you like this. You guys haven't seen me use the lizard at all, right? Watch this. Right here. No ask. You have to get the international firmware. International firmware will make that standby thing go away. This, on the other hand, I cannot stop that from happening. You can put the standby mode into like 17 hours, so it will never go into standby. Yes. What is the most expensive or those are two very different questions. Expensive like MSRP or expensive like how much it's worth? And rare for how rare it is to me or for how rare it is to the world. Two very different questions. Two different questions with two different questions each individually. Yes, you can, Dakota. You have to go into the mechanical. You have to go into. You have to enable researcher mode. Oh my God, it's been so long. Researcher mode. What is it under? Researcher mode, mechanical. Standby mode. I think it's under researcher mode.
Tyler says he's having a problem.
What's your problem, Kyler?
Check atomizer every time he tries to hit it.
Check atomizer every time he's trying to hit it. I don't even know that. So it doesn't work at all? Did you try different drippers?
Have you checked the atomizer?
Yeah, have you? Is the atomizer on?
David,
You might get check atomizer if there's nothing on the top. Just saying. Yeah, you could send it to me, Kyler.
you checked the atomizer. That's funny.
Yeah, you really have to, Richie. You have to go into the back end of eScribe and disable standby mode. I cannot remember what it's under right now. I haven't disabled it on this, and I absolutely despise it. But on the Lizard, I did. But if you use the international firmware, that won't. The standby option is gone. If you use the 75C theme, if you're a hazer and you go to Haze Club, you download the theme, it will automatically disable it because that's part of the theme. Take it easy before Christ. Weak battery busted knuckles is because your batteries are basically trash. That's what that means. It's not putting out enough amps.
Or your build's really, really low.
It's usually because your battery is not putting out enough amps, especially on the DNA. That means that you've charged that battery entirely too much and those cells are depleted. That's literally what it means. Or your build is entirely too low for the amount of volts, but it's usually, like if it says 45%, you hit the button, it says weak battery, the cell's dead. It's over.
You should be a doctor. That was great.
What?
Your cell's dead. It's over. Like, if you were a doctor,
I'd be fired because I'm like, listen, you got the cancer. It's over. Because the J. Hayes logo, Bailey, isn't as attractive as the old one. The new one is just black and white. That's the branding that everybody has put on their bodies. Versus if they had to do the old one, there'd be a whole lot of color in that. Plus, it wouldn't look as good. It's what, on lock mode? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, on the very bottom. I guess I could put it there, but I think it's just pretty. It just works. On the bottom there with the little swoopy shits.
oh, I see what you mean.
Are my wires wet? No. Mark, you keep asking that same question. Is that like a loaded question? Plus, you guys do most of the video reviews on your own back for the love of helping others. Smiley face, I think. Not many reviewers buy a lot of high-end products to do reviews on. It's entirely too much money. It is. There was a point where I was spending about $13,000 a month on mods. Roughly. Yep, because the... Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it. The one with the haptic touch. The Zeus. The Zeus was $4,500. And then the next month I did the Strangers mods for $4,500. That was 2 months back to back. That's not including all the RDAs and everything. So there's a reason why you haven't seen them.
You can buy like 100 other products.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
Like 100.
Literally. Literally.
Really worth it.
I saw it, Mark. I didn't know the response you wanted. I saw it, brother. One Flash, what's up, you little Call of Duty gaming bitch? Huh? What's up, man? Went to this guy's stream. I didn't understand a damn thing. I'm like, shoot him up. He's like, bang, bang. Oh, shit. Jay Hayes. I said, what up, dog? Talking to me in Serbian. Cool, man. Cool. You killing that enemy? Yeah, watch me go. All right. Nice. He's like, watch me. I got it. Walking around with a knife. So you ain't going, you don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight, man. You better get it. You can tell I don't watch a lot of games. I was in there for about 8 minutes. I was bored as shit. I said, well, time to watch the rabbits mating. Like, next video, I showed support. I think I even donated like $10. Holla. What's going on, One Flash? What's up, brother? I went into his stream one day. I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's a guy I'm subscribed to. He comes in chat, got a little check mark. This is gonna be cool. All right. He's vaping. I said, oh shit, blowing out the clouds. He's like, yeah. Started speaking his language. I almost want to tell him speak English because I'm here because I can't understand anything you are saying right now. He was very enveloped in the microphone. Very. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Yeah, there's, listen, I know that the guy was just like, don't make fun of, gaming YouTubers. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm going to just break it down for you. if you turn on Minecraft and that's exhilarating to you, there are so many questions that I have. The first one would probably be like, what is your sex life like? I just came. Thank you. High five. I'm out. Let's make pancakes. There's something. What I don't understand is the people that watch it. Like, what are you waiting for? There is nothing going on. This guy's putting... I feel like I should just get a bunch of priority mailboxes and just start stacking them up behind me, and I'll be a real-life Minecraft. Maybe have Bree plant some trees and shit.
Yes!
But no! Like, I don't understand... Like, I could see Rainbow Six or Call of Duty as action. It's a box, man. Like, it's a box that looks like it was made in 1924. Colorblind mode doesn't even need to be an option because everything's a box. Like, oh, I just put this thing with this thing and I just made a special box. Let me put that on a wall. What? And then when you fight something, your sword looks like a mechanical pencil. I'm sorry. There is no I don't even know. There's just way too many questions that I can't ask in time. People get so excited. I'm gonna go online and stream Minecraft. I'm gonna sit here and fold a paper towel. Like that's the level of excitement I get. Like, I might be able to do some origami. I'm not good at that. Throw it away. Minecraft, you can take a 5-year-old and a computer, build this. Oh, thanks, Daddy. Put block here. Put block here. Put block here. Oh, look, an alligator. That looks like a square flying across the screen. Oh, a computer monitor that looks like a sheep with hair. Let's kill it with the mechanical pencil. Tick, 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 tick. Ah, ah, ah. Horrible audio. No, don't even get me started on Minecraft. I don't get it. But listen, if you're, if that's your mindset, that it's that great, fantastic. I want to know the type of TV shows you watch, though, when you're offline. Where are you at? Are you a Power Rangers type of guy or Forrest Gump? Fortnite is another terrible one.
But they have little dances.
They can have dances.
You could do it.
The audio, and it's like when they're stacking a box, it literally sounds like you're stacking a box.
Really?
I got it. Hold on. I'm building a wall. Oh, let me mix this recipe. And why is it always in patterns of 3? Why don't you put a block and move over and, that block doesn't look good. Throw an ice cube up there. Oh, that doesn't look... You can tell I've watched way too much Minecraft.
You played Minecraft?
I haven't played it, but I get stuck in this hole where, like, there's an autoplay going on. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? Is he trying to beatbox? Like, what? Is this guy trying to be Dougie Fresh? Like, what is this? Open up. Oh, it's Minecraft. How did that get on my playlist? But here's the thing with YouTube. While you're fixing your policies, fix your algorithm. Because just because it autoplayed into Minecraft, don't suggest the shit for like 6 weeks. I didn't even want to watch that. You put it on my auto playlist. Like, don't give me things that you think I may want to watch. How about you say, okay, he liked watching the cat jump over the rooftop that tackled another cat and they played with boxing gloves. That works. Where did you get Minecraft out of that? Is it the wall that the cat jumped over? because I'm not interested in that. Now, my whole feed, I'm clicking all these little rectangles. Not interested. Not interested. When is that going to go away? I'm not interested. No? Okay.
Mike Vapes wants to start a Minecraft clan with you.
I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
I think people might watch, like, you guys playing Minecraft together.
Like, how? Where's the excitement? It's like watching World of Warcraft. Like, that's a decent stream, but I don't know. Maybe because when I like to edit, I like to listen to background white noise. Legitimately, I like watching lives. Legitimately, I'll even get so bored when no one's live and pull up the audio to the business to listen to Bree talk to the orders as she writes the smiley faces on them. Who's gonna get a smiley face?
Ooh, you have a fun name.
Oh, what are you gonna do today, Alicia? I'm gonna write a smiley face all over your name. Next order. What? Get it. Oh, sing. Da-da-da-da-ba-da. Ring pop in this order. Swedish Fish, this one. Sour Patch Kid. Smack it. Put another label on it. You get a smiley face on your face. Who's your daddy? Next. This video is stupid. I'm going to click the next one. Phil DeFranco, he's my man. What? I'm your daddy. Run another smiley face. It's her singing. And the thing is, the camera is right on my desk. So what do I hear? Every 30 seconds, another song. It's like watching YouTube playlist that doesn't know what the fuck I want to watch. That's what I got to deal with. So I'm like, when is somebody going to go live on another channel so I don't have to listen to Bree talk to pieces of paper? Who talks to paper? Bree does. Who's going to get a smiley face? What? You did that extra order for that coil? I'm going to wrap you one. Like, I got to get out of this shit, man. No, I ain't drinking. That is real life. I swear to God. Oh my God. I guess it's not as funny if you don't know who Bree is. If you don't know now, you just learned all about her in a matter of 10 minutes.
That I'm the giver of candy.
Who's gonna get a Sour Patch Kid? I did the review on it, brother. The 2019 version. You didn't get one on your last order. I don't know, Jeannie. I know your name, and Bree knows your name. I don't know why you didn't get. Probably because we're out of candy. She was getting too generous. Oh, you did an order for $123. Who's getting 48 Sour Patch Kids?
Sometimes I get excited.
Jay, we're all out of candy. I gave it to one person. You sent a 5-gallon bucket to one person. I'm sorry, Jay. I was falling asleep. I didn't know what to do, so I thought I put one. I just put the whole bucket in. When you're doing an order for a sticker, 38 pieces of candy.
Especially if they write me a note.
And candy ain't cheap.
If they write me a note,
Oh,
they get a lot.
the old one? The old K-Fun Prime? No, I didn't do a review on it.
You should make Brandon for Phil J's products like that. With a smiley face, a little song, and a candy.
Or just do them fast. Because he just takes forever.
Oh, that too.
He's oh, there's an order for a drip tip. Let me pack that up. Bill, not many people are going to know what a brazier is. Yeah, the K-Fun prom I didn't do. It's too old now. I'll tell you what, if I ever did play Minecraft, I probably would stream it. And it's not even like a game you could get pissed off at. It's a game that you'll fall asleep playing. What are you doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? What do you got? What are you doing?
Are you good at reading lines?
Yes.
Okay. You have to remember, like, the dots is a pause.
What are we doing? Playing a game? I don't want to play a game.
What do you call a three-humped camel? You're supposed to read it out loud.
I don't know.
No, you have to be like, I don't know.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. No, because I'm gonna start losing people in the chat. I gotta keep them occupied. They all got ADD. I gotta.
Show them your butt.
No, I'm not gonna show them my butt. That's not gonna work. Gotta get people to leave quicker.
Show them what a butt would look like if it were made out of hands.
I've never gotten candy. I just figured no candy for a fat guy.
Yes.
Now I can tell you how the orders are gonna go. Ready? Not gonna give him no candy because he's a fatty. I don't want you around me, fatty boy. That's how that's gonna go.
Because I look up your Facebook.
I don't know. I don't know because she usually looks up the names and
overseas, I don't give candy usually. One time we had a problem with a package that got stuck in customs because of candy.
Wait. The channel's pillow is inspired by Minecraft.
Oh, because it's a block. Oh, that's funny.
And it's all beat up. That's the recycled recipe block. That's what that is. I have no idea what I just said, but that's what it is. No, I don't do Call of Duty. The only game that I used to do was Mobile Legends, but I haven't got around to doing it. I'm so preoccupied with the friggin' reviews, man. Yeah, it's more of, for me, it's more of iPad type of games or mobile type of games. I can't do platforms. I love them. Listen, Awesome Knots on PlayStation. Woo. If I started, forget it. Forget it. You ain't never gonna see me. Never.
You know what you need? The 360 VR game. The one where you wear goggles and gloves and you stand on this little platform that runs with you. You run around, you grab stuff, you do little actions, you can jump and it'll jump with you. You know, it's only like $10,000. And we can have one right in the business. You're right, we don't need it.
What's going on, Lacey? And that's the thing too. With a lot of the mobile games, they all require money. The game I play, Mobile Legends, requires none. Pregnant? What are we talking about? Who's pregnant?
The game of Doom on Windows 98.
All right, take it easy there, One Flash.
Oh, the camel! It's a camel joke. Because the camel has a third hump. Because it has a baby.
I got it. He was like 8 days late. 10K, what a deal. Someone asked me to do a 360 video of a review. What would be the purpose of that?
To watch customers walking in?
Yeah, that's what I wasn't understanding. I said, what would you get out of that? Like, you only need one view of it. He was like, it would be cool just to see around. For what? Like, what are you going to look at? If it's a 360 video and the camera's pointed down, what are you looking at? The windows? It's not like I'm doing another thing or a trick with my hands up here. Like, my hands are right here in front of you. Why do you need a 360? The way we're going with YouTube, I ain't going to be able to do that.
They want to see your jammies.
That's what I thought. Is they just want to see Bree walking by and look at her butt or something. I don't know what else they would want to see, because you ain't gonna see nothing. Because when I'm doing a review, Bree is either over there by the window or over there on the other side, so you would see nothing. You would literally be looking at like the. It would defeat the purpose of the review, wouldn't it?
If you're not watching it, yeah.
Right? Like, if you're looking around while I'm showing you something.
That would be a little funny. If when you brought it down, you started talking about the product, and then you're like, no. Hey, bring it back down here. Look back at the product. You guys want 360?
No,
You gotta watch this.
that's like those YouTube people.
You're like predicting what they're gonna do?
Not gonna do it. We were talking about it yesterday. Well, we gotta say this for the other channel. About how many other YouTubers are so much like each other.
It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
The old one, Dame Bentley? Yeah, I saw the old one. I've already done it, Bailey. I've already done a shop tour. Do shop tour Jay Hayes.
You can also walk around the store on Google Maps.
Yeah, if you look at the store on Google Maps, you can literally walk in the store and sit right where I'm at.
Jay knows the guy.
Well, they wouldn't be checking out my butt because I wouldn't be standing up in the middle of a review. That would be weird.
Maybe they think you have like a mirror butt chair.
Did you know that Rip Trippers, when he does his reviews, he stands up? Did you know that?
Maybe he's trying to be active.
He is.
When Jay was looking for a new chair, I wanted him to get that yoga ball. That's like the ball that you sit on. And he said, I can't do this.
Yeah, it would, Joseph, because if the 360 camera was here, right? Like, let's just say it was right here and it's down on it. You look to the left and right, you're gonna see, literally, you're gonna see nothing. You look up, you're gonna see the ceiling. So you look down, and then you could go left and right. But what I don't know what you'd be looking at. I guess if I have like 2 360 videos, but like a B-roll and an. No, that wouldn't work because you'd need the whole video to be full. No, that's silly. That's silly. It's a silly suggestion. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to dip out of here. I've been live for what? 2.5 hours. Holy cow. Huh?
Good job.
Thank you. I got to start putting some type of content on this channel. Don't know what to do.
ASMR.
No, because then that takes away from you making vape videos.
Fly a drone while vaping. Make your drone vape while flying. Fly the drone to another vape shop. And spy on them from outside.
All right, guys, I'm tipping out of here. You guys be good. Stay beautiful.